Hey everybody, it's Kim the Crafty Nomad, and I am back for the next episode of Wednesday rap sessions. I always get it mixed up. Do I say rap session Wednesday or Wednesday rap sessions? I think it's Wednesday rap sessions, and this is actually, I believe, the fifth episode of this little series that I've been doing in 2022, and I am so grateful for this because I am being quite productive, and I'm also enjoying everything that I'm doing. So without further ado, let's tell you how far we are on the whip that I have been working on. As you know, it is my mile a minute. I'll pop a picture in of what it's supposed to look like somewhere just to give you a reminder. But this, I don't even know how long ago I started it. It's several years ago. The yarn was initially purchased for a different pattern, and when I tried to do that pattern, my little motifs were so wonky that I gave up really quickly. Now, that was a while ago, and I would dare say I'm a better crocheter now, and maybe I could tackle that pattern now, but I am so not interested in piecing together a lot of little tiny motifs. Although I love the result, it's not something that I want to do right now. So I changed my mind and decided to go for it with this mile a minute pattern. So last time I updated was actually last Sunday. If you watch the Sunday Shenanigans with the Crafty Nomad episode, I did pop up a picture to show where I was at that time on the project, and it's the same as where I was at the last time we met for a Wednesday rap session. So I'll pop a picture up somewhere so you can see all of them laid out. At the time, I had finished all the green ones. I had finished all of the blue ones, the tealy ones, and I was starting to work on the purple, the orchid, dark orchid. So let's show you where we stand. So with the purple dark orchid, the orchid dark orchid, I'm doing it assembly line style. So the first thing I did was I did all the strips, and someone had wrote a comment and said they had never seen one like this where you do a strip down the middle, and honestly it's the only mile a minute I've ever done. So now I have put that second layer on, which is the groupings of 5 double crochet and then a single crochet. So you get that next layer. So I have 1 like that, I have 2 like that, I have 3 like that, 4. I was about to get devastated, but the other one is in the bag. 5. So I literally have all 5 of them at the same stage, and now the next layer is going to be the soft white, and then they each will get another layer of dark orchid. Now, I was able to do all 5 with this much left of dark orchid, so that's cool. However, I do have another ball of dark orchid which I will have to break out because all of these need another round. The final round is a round of the dark orchid, so I will have to break out the other ball. So I will finish up this ball and then start another one. So that's super cool. On that, of course, I have a lot of the lavender left, the orchid, this color, because it was just the strips. So, but there's plans for that, which you will see in an upcoming project down the line. All right, so just so as a reminder, this is what they all are gonna look like. So you see that middle section is the one that's completed on the orchid dark orchid. Now here's the beautiful thing about these. I literally had woven in all the ends on 4 out of the 5 green ones. So that's cool. At least that's work that I don't have to do, but I do have to weave in all the ends on everything else. So that's the progress. I am moving forward. Actually, I'm getting to the point on this project, and you guys tell me if this is how you are. I have been pacing myself on this project. I have been devoting Monday and Tuesday to working on this project. And because I know I'm going to meet with you guys on Wednesday, and I want to be able to tell you that I've had some kind of progress. So I have been working on it on Monday and Tuesday. And then today, what I'm going to work on are the squares for Squared Up Saturday. I'm getting to the point on this project where because I can see the light at the end of the tunnel, I'm ready to run toward the light, okay? So I'm thinking so Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'll work on whatever I want to work on, but I think that this is going to get a lot of love because we are getting really close. So I'm hoping that when I come back to you next Tuesday, I might even be ready to start piecing it together. I'll make no promises, but I'm feeling like I'm getting so close to the end of this one. Do you guys do that? Comment down below. When you get to a certain point on a project, you just want to finish because you can see that you're almost there, so you just devote all the time in the world to it. That's how I do it. So I'm sure that's how a lot of us do it. So let's see. Let's see. What else am I going to show you guys? What's next? Okay, so I whipped out another old whip. Now look at this. This is a bag that I made. I thought it was a great idea. Maybe didn't market it well because it didn't really sell well. I ended up maybe sold 1 or 2 of these and ended up giving most of them as gifts. But anyway, I just put some chalkboard fabric on the outside of the bag. I just need to revisit that and figure out a better way. But anyway, I was able to write everything down. Christmas socks, cast on. See that cast on date? 2016. Okay, and here's the thing about these. I already ripped them out and started over again at some point last year. So I was thinking about this because I bought some new sock yarn and I really want to, and I watched a couple of videos about toe up because I want to do the next set of socks with that particular sock yarn toe up. And I want to do toe up on 9-inch circulars because that's how I make my socks. So I started thinking about this. I was like, I really need to finish my Christmas socks before I cast on another pair of socks. I do have another pair already cast on somewhere, but I'm going to probably rip that one out. Well, here's when I opened the bag, I guess I forgot that I had a whole finished sock. And literally had already been turning the heel on the second sock. So on the second sock, I was like this far in. I was down to here. Okay. So I picked it back up and I was like, let me just start knitting it. I watched the tutorial for this particular boomerang heel. I tried the sock on. I love how it fits and everything. So this yarn, by the way, because I wrote it down, it is West Yorkshire Spinners, and the colorway is Holly Berry. So I know. And this is I think a 75-25 superwash merino wool nylon, I believe. I don't have the thing and I didn't write that part down. I was like almost ready to just start knitting in a circle until I got the length that I needed. I have a big foot. But when I picked up the sock, I was like, I can't figure out where I was at. But I kept going. I was like, maybe I could just fudge and just get it done. But when I was fudging, I ended up having a hole that was big enough for me to be disappointed. I couldn't live with the hole. So what did I do? Once again, I ripped it out. And I started casting on again for it. But I was so sleepy, I just stopped. So I'm casting on again for this sock. These socks are going to be cousins. They will not be twins because I'm not trying to make sure I start at the same spot as I did on this one. I just want the socks at this point. So I start wherever I start at this point, And as you can see, I just have a few stitches cast on. So I am going to work on these because I couldn't believe it. I'm like, why did I have almost a whole pair of socks and then stop? So I'm gonna finish these so that I can do the next. All right, let me see. I think that's it. All right, so there you go for that. Now, next, what I'm going to show you is a little bit of haul, and then we're going to get out of here because I am on my lunch break, and I do want to have a chill time. Today has been full of anxiety for me. I had a staff meeting, the regularly scheduled staff meeting, and for whatever reason, I just have walked away with a lot of anxiety. I won't go into detail, but I've been having to try to woo-sigh ever since that meeting this morning. So I want to have a little bit of chill time before I have to go back to work and get back on the phone. So let me show you really quickly what I have. They asked me to go grocery shopping, and you know I chose to go grocery shopping. Usually, let me just say, my husband does the grocery shopping because he knows how to go grocery shopping and just buy what's on the list. I don't know how to do that. So in order to save money, he goes so that, you know, when I go, I see all kinds of interesting things and I start buying them. So I always spend more money than him. But this time, when he wanted to watch football, I went ahead and went to the grocery store, and I went to the one that's right in the same strip mall as Michael's. So I stopped in, and look what I found, guys. I want to share with you what I found. So who doesn't love the Craft Smart Value yarn from Michael's? It is their worsted weight. It's their budget friendly. This is the value jacquard. If you have not tried this, you must. It crochets up so beautifully, and I didn't bring my little Santa gnome out here to show you, but the way they dyed this yarn, there are elements that really do look hand dyed within this. So and it's hard to find, so I know I'm not the only one that likes this stuff, and I found 4 of them in my Michael's. And so this is the Michael's that's further away from me. So whenever I see them, I buy them. And I have plans for those. So let me move on. This, I got 3 Charisma. This is Loops and Threads Yarn Lane Charisma. I got it in the colorway red. Simple. This must be black, since they seem to be being chill with these names. Yep, black. And then is this cream? This is off-white. Okay, I have a whole plan for a color work cowl with this. Yes, I could have used yarn that I already had. However, I don't tend to buy, when I buy Charisma, I don't tend to buy solid colors. I almost always purchase something that is, variegated or whatever. But I was watching Chris, and she's working on a project, and she asked for advice, Chris from Crochet Creations by Christi, and someone told her, because she needed a black number 5, and someone said Charisma has a solid black, and she needed a solid black. I was like, ooh, if they have a solid black, they probably have a solid red and a cream, and I am going to be doing a color work cowl with this, a knitted color work cowl that looks like something I could handle. So we'll see how that goes. All right. Then there is a pattern that on all the knitting podcasts that I watch, all of the what I crochet or what I knitted in 2021 videos, or just random knitting podcasts, people keep bringing up this one sweater, and it is called the ranunculus. And I absolutely want to cast that sweater on, but of course my February lady sweater is a priority, so I won't cast this on. But I thought about what I wanted, because I already had one ball of this particular yarn that I want to try to make it in. I'm not making a wool pullover sweater. I'm sorry, people. I got too much heat So I thought this might be a good idea. Now, of course, I love this color. This is Yarn Lane Loops and Threads Wool Like. All right, it is a #1 super fine. You get 678 yards in a ball, and it is like $2.99 or something like that. Recommends an E crochet hook and a size 2 knitting needle. And the colorway that I got is rose, and I got 4 of these, and I have another one. The plan is to try and make the ranunculus. Now, I haven't even looked up the pattern, but from all the videos that I've seen, people hold together they hold together usually 2. They usually hold together mohair and like a sock yarn or something. And so I'm assuming that if I can, so I'm looking for a matching mohair to go with this, or I might hold this double. But I got 4 of these because I want to make the ranunculus with that. Ain't no telling when that's going to start, but I got the yarn. I was at the store, whatever. Then, they had, and I think the yarn was buy one, get one, 50% off, that day. Yeah, it was buy one, get one, 50% off. And I think let me see. The Wool Like is doesn't have the real price on there. Yeah, I think it's $3.99 or $3.49, and I bought one and got one for 50%. So really good price for it, and it's really soft. And Wool Like, by the way, is, sorry, I know you guys know, it's 85% acrylic, and it's got 15% nylon, so it's really set up like a sock yarn type of thing. So yeah, that is what I'm thinking about for that. Okay, and, you know, I'm just gonna say it, you know, I'm a plus size woman. I can't make a sweater out of hand-dyed yarn. It would cost me a bazillion dollars. So for me, and plus I want to make things and show people that you can make nice things and not spend a bazillion dollars, because this particular hobby, it's open for anybody. You can get yarn at the Dollar Tree, you know, which I guess is now $1.25 tree. But anyway, I want to make things, and there's a lot of people out there who do this as well. They make sweaters purposefully in not hand dyed. Some people have allergies, so that's also a good reason to do it. But some people you just can't afford. I mean, I would, if a ball of sock yarn is $30 and I'm gonna need like 5 or 6 of those for a sweater, that doesn't make a lot of sense for me in the budget within which I live. But anyway, this makes all the sense in the world. So there you go. That's an upcoming project. And then the last thing I got, or 2 things. I got this Patton's Croy sock yarn, which is available at Michael's. This is, I think, this is called Gentry Gray. It's a #1 super fine, and it is 75-25. 75% wool, 25% nylon, which is usually the makeup of sock yarn. I got this because I want to try the next pair of socks, the toe up. I'm thinking of doing an afterthought heel, which I've done before. But I figure if I'm going to do the afterthought and I'm going to do it toe up, I'm also going to try to do contrasting heel, toe, and cuff. I've never done that before, and if I can pull it off, I'll be very proud of myself. So I got this for heels, toes, and cuffs. All right. I'm inspired by watching people like Heather over at Bunniphish. She is a prolific knitter, and she crochets, and she just finished an amazing blanket. You guys have to check her out. I'll link her down below. But you know, just really going after her stuff. But she knits a lot, and watching her has inspired me to really get back to my socks. Plus, I finished that colorwork hat, so I'm inspired to try more colorwork. Anyway, that's that. Last thing I got was this, and the only reason why I got this is because it was $4.99, and it goes with my son's blanket. It's Bernat blanket confetti. These were like being clearance for $4.99. I have seen them before, but they weren't on sale. But for $4.99, I was like, I can add this one. It's like a Tweety blanket yarn to Jordan's blanket. So I'm probably going to add in a few squares, a few solid squares of just this. What do you think? That's what I'm thinking. They were $4.99, so I grabbed 2 of them. All right, that's it. I think that's it. That's all I'm going to share today on this session of It's a Wrap. No. Wrap Session Wednesday. I will remind you that we do have a make-along going on, and all you need to do is go over to Christi's page from Crochet Creations by Christi. Go over to her Facebook group, which will be linked down below, so you can join in on that. People are whipping out some stuff, guys. People are already finishing up some long languishing whips from last year, whips from years before. That people are making a lot of progress, and that's why I love this make along. We take the first quarter of the year to finish up some old stuff. So come on over there and join us. Thank you for watching me as I progress through my project. I really believe that this mine is going to be done before February is over, and this make along is all the way through the end of the quarter, which means it's to the end of March before we start another make along. So anyway, that's it. That's all. Thanks for joining me, and I will see you guys in the next video, which will be Square It Up Saturday. And check out all the playlists for my Sunday shenanigans. I just started my crafting with friends yesterday, so check that video out. Everything will be linked down below, so you guys can check me out. Anyway, thank you so much for all my new subscribers. You guys are just coming and coming and coming, and I really appreciate it. I am getting really close to I'm inching toward that 2,000 mark, so thank you so much for that. I know you could go anywhere. You don't have to hang out with me, but you choose to, and I really appreciate it, so thank you very much. And now, a giveaway. All right, surprise, surprise. I'm giving away 2 of these. Comment down below. Don't use the word giveaway, but tell me if you have ever used ivy and cranberry, if it's one that you want to try. You do have to have a United States address for this physical prize, but please don't say giveaway, but just talk about, use the word cranberry. Okay, that's what it is. Use the word cranberry in your comment, and then you will be entered. This will go until next wrap session, and we will go ahead and announce the winner on that day. And the reason why we're doing this is because we successfully got through the month of January, had a wrap session every week, and we have made a lot of progress. And I'm sure you've been making progress on your projects. So you can also comment down below about that as well. But if you want to be entered to win, use the word cranberry. Okay, that's it. That's the hidden giveaway. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye. Until we meet again, keep it crafty.